Hey YouTube. Alright, so this video is about Bernie Sanders 2016. Now, I have never made one of these videos before because I've always been the type of person that I think the whole political system is a fucking joke, man, you know? Like, it doesn't matter who runs or anything like that. The people who we want are not gonna win. It's never going to happen. It's always going to be whoever is going to sell out the country the most, the big billionaires. That's who wins elections. But man, when I heard Bernie Sanders decided to run, at first, I had the same gut instinct that everybody had. Man, yeah, I love Bernie. Always love Bernie, but he has no chance of winning. But why is that? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter how much money you got. People will always support truth. And Bernie Sanders is the only person out there that's real. This is somebody he's not just coming up with this stuff just right off the bat. He's been talking about this stuff for decades. Every position that he has, none of it's new. This is what he's been fighting for his entire political career. If you need to vote for one person, your vote needs to be for Bernie Sanders. Now, I know a lot of people out there are afraid of the socialist tag and all of that stuff, but can you honestly look at yourself and look at this country and say honestly that you think that everything is going well? Do you feel as if everything is going well? Can you look at Barack Obama and see him as anything other than complete disappointment? Do you think Hillary will be any better? Our choices should not be between who's going to allow corporations to do whatever the hell they want, regardless of the impact it's going to have on American citizens and the rest of the world as well, or somebody who's going to do the exact same thing except allow poor people to starve and raise interest rates on student loans or dismantle them altogether. Poor people, students, old people, they are not the problem with the system. The problem is with the super wealthy who want to fuck everybody else up. Now, I have no problems with you being rich. I have a problem with you wanting to destroy access to resources that will help other people better themselves. Education is not something that should be considered a burden. Education is the way forward. Every single person that is allowed to go through and get college educated and can one day find a good job, that person is going to be a contributing member to the society. He's going to be paying taxes. He's going to be opening a business. He's going to be hiring other people. He's going to be buying products that these big corporations are selling. Like, it helps the economy to have more people educated. And what are the Republicans arguing for? Dismantling that. The only person who's arguing for improved education with any honesty is Bernie Sanders. That's why you need to vote for him. Now, say you don't believe in education. Let's look at, jobs. Hillary Clinton is not honest. She doesn't have a position on anything. I mean, look at her. They ask her about the TPP, which you should automatically be against it. The mere fact that nobody is allowed to see what's in it. Hillary wants to do a wait and see thing. Wants to wait until it's been signed into law before she takes a position. She's been wrong on the Iraq War. She's been wrong on every single position that she's come up with. Yet we're supposed to think that she's going to fight for us. She's not. The only person out there that you should be putting your money on is Bernie Sanders. And don't get it twisted. All the other elections, yes, I admit, have been complete bullshit. But this one right here is probably the most important, because this, for the first time in a long time, this election is a true battle between the super rich and the will of just ordinary people. We have to be able to throw it back in the media's face and throw it back in the super rich and show them that, look, people can change elections. Now, we're not going to take the fucking bullshit anymore. That these jerks that are going to the government, they work for us. And they need to do the right thing. Not do the thing that's going to get them the most donors. Look, if you're like me and you've lost all faith in the system and you think it's all just a big joke, it's all just an illusion of democracy and all of that, vote Bernie Sanders. What do you have to lose? Think about if you're wrong. What if Bernie can make a difference? Imagine the impact that would have on society for the better. And not just on American politics, on global politics. You see, what a lot of people don't understand is that American politics doesn't just affect America. It affects the entire planet. And what we need right now to fix this country, to make things better, and to set us on a path that's going to be good for decades, is somebody who's going to be anti-war, pro-environment, who's going to be all about bringing jobs back here, about educating Americans, about protecting poor people. That's who we need right now. We need somebody who's going to change the system, not just talk about change like Obama did, not just go out there and give a half-assed message like Hillary does every single time, and not somebody who's going to treat poor people as if they're the freaking problem like every single Republican candidate. Now is the time. Vote Sanders. And I mean, okay, you might think that I'm complete bullshit. I'm not paid by Sanders. I don't have a dog in this fight. But I'm just somebody who really believes in him. And look him up for yourself. Look up any YouTube video. Look up any filibuster that he's done. Look up any speech, look up any press interview, anything. And tell me that you don't agree with every single thing that he's saying. Like, don't take my word for it, but look him up yourself. And now the final issue is this socialist label that they're throwing at him. Let me put it to you this way. If you were drowning, and you were in the middle of the ocean, and you were in the middle of the ocean, and you were in the middle of the ocean, and you were in the middle of the ocean, and you were in the middle of the ocean, and you were in the middle of the ocean, and you were in the middle of the ocean, and you were in the middle of the ocean, and you were in the middle of the ocean, and you were in the middle of the ocean, and you were in the middle of the ocean, and you were in the middle of the ocean, and you were in the middle of the ocean, and you were in the middle of the ocean, and you were in the middle of the ocean, and you were in the middle of the ocean, and you were in the middle of the ocean, and you were in the middle of the ocean, and you were in the middle of the ocean, and you were in the middle of the ocean, and you were in the middle of the ocean, and you were in the middle of the ocean, and you were in the middle of the ocean, and you were in the middle of the ocean, and you were in the middle of the ocean, You're out in the middle of the ocean and you're drowning. And somebody throws a raft out for you. Would you get on the raft? Or would you get on the raft immediately to save your life? Or would you stop and ask them first if they're a socialist? Ask yourself that question. Now, make no mistake, we're freaking drowning. And I don't give a damn if they call him Sally, Sue, fascist, Maoist, communist, dictator. I don't care. If he's got a plan to fix this country and to make things better for everybody, I'm on board. And you should be too. That's all I got to say.